All right. Good morning. Welcome back. I'm going to be continuing my Blender learning, except I have decided to take a different path. I have an NFT called The Forgotten Kings, and I got it simply because it looks really cool. It's a sword with a burning background kind of thing, and I just wanted it for artwork. Now they are beginning to put out some benefits from that, some perks for that, utilities, lore, stuff like that. And it occurred to me that I could make that scene in 3D. And then once it's in 3D, there are some very interesting things that you could do with that in a metaverse, as an example. So I'm going to begin working on that while also continuing my path of learning Blender. And so we will see what comes of it. Let me wait just a moment while the laptop on the side catches up. I catch up on make sure the live stream's all doing fine. There we are. Okay, yep, live stream looks fine. Let me make a few posts in socials. Okay, so let me get to work on what I need. First, I would need to be finding uh, a few assets. So just a moment. Oh, no. Blender. Okay. I need to find a different key for that overlay because I different programs use that for different things and it might begin causing a problem. Okay, so I need, what was it? Turbo Squid is the site that I got it from yesterday. I did find a castle, by the way. I'll continue that series of building various castles later, but right now I've shifted gears to this Forgotten Kings Blender shield model. Yes, Turbo Squid, except I don't want the ad version of it, even though it gives them all the same stuff. I want, come on. Oh, I run with this app called NoScript. It blocks scripts from running unless I specifically allow it. So that sometimes causes issues. Free, there was a few that I saw that would do very well, like probably this one in particular. Yes. It doesn't have the back that I would want on it, but the front looks exactly like what I want. Let me get a website for that. So I can pull up the image and show you guys what I'm working with. Hang on, I gotta find the link. Alright, let me go here. Forgotten King. I need that. Oh, forgot I had that open. Okay, so this here is the collection of the Forgotten King's swords, and to me they look really awesome. I will show you the one that I own in just a minute, but this is their total collection. Might as well showcase them. And eventually I might get around to doing all of these, like these more simpler ones, like this purple sword here, or this green sword with a lava. Those are rather simple. This one here with a box, I can easily remake those. The more advanced ones, like this fairy with a chest thing, there's so much detail in that that I might not be able to recreate that. I might, but we'll see. I don't intend on 3Ding all of these, 3D modeling all of these, but I'll do mine and we'll see what people think. And if people want me to 3D model theirs, you can see they're quite similar to each other. So it wouldn't be terribly hard to take mine and convert it into, say, this one. This one is very similar to mine. The only difference is the hilt on the handle. So that would be very easy for me to convert over to theirs as well once mine is done. So we'll see. Like I said, I don't plan on doing the entire collection, but if I enjoy the process and if there is enough return of investment of my time, then we'll see what happens of it. But to show you mine and what I'm working with, this one here is mine. Hello, image. Okay, not sure why it isn't loading the image. Huh. Alright, well, I was hoping to have a better image. Oh, finally, there it goes. Okay. There, okay. So, that's what I'm working with. That's what I'm going to be trying to create. And so I need a shield very similar to that, which, as you can see, this one fits the description very well. Probably take out the rivets, smooth everything out a bit, make it more flat and shiny to match that. The front looks exactly like what I'm looking for. And the back doesn't really matter because you don't see the back here. I do want the back. But what I was looking more at is the Viking shields. They have their hand grip in the middle. It's not a whole arm kind of thing. It's a hand grip in the middle. But I guess it doesn't matter just because you don't see the back on this. So I can kind of make it whatever I want. So yeah, I probably will go with this one. Let me go ahead and log in. Let me get rid of all that. Alright, so I want that and that. So just a moment. Okay, well, it didn't ask me for password or anything, so alright, let's go ahead and download that. Sometimes this gets in the way. Right, download, there we go. Yeah, so here's the castle I got the other day. I will continue playing with that later. But for now, I want that one. Not quite sure how to make that happen. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I went, there we are, Blender. Let's do a new folder for the Forgotten Kings. Okay. So now there is that. Oh, while I'm here, let me do also two-hand sword, since these look to be rather large swords. If this shield, the average shield is around 40, 45 centimeters, I think it was. Maybe that was inches, I don't remember. Oh, actually I have all that on my phone, so I might as well pull that up. I was looking up all this information the other day. Okay, so looking at the shield information, I was looking at Viking shields, which seem to be fairly typical of many shields. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 32, 36 inches, roughly. So if this is 36 inches, then this is going to have to be a really big sword. So I was also looking up two-hand swords, and that needs to be 4 feet 7 inches long typically, and the two hands, so the hand grip needs to be about 9.8 inches for the grip, is your rough dimensions of two-hand swords. So that's kind of the dimensions I'm going for here. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. All right. Two-hand sword. All right, let's see what pops up. I want free, of course. Oh, okay. I actually like this one because it matches some of the specific details. Yes, this will work just fine. I can modify it from here. And the reason why, if you look very carefully, I don't know if I can get just an image on this details. No. So this has like a diamond edge kind of for its hilt, and it looks like it has an offset diamond on this side, but looking very closely at the images, I'm not sure if that's an offset or just the way the shadows work. So hang on, I don't know what, oh, okay, that's that. Let me get a screenshot of that so I can blow that up a bit and study that image in more detail. Ah, okay, that's much better. Okay, so it looks as though it has a slightly offset diamond on the hilt, but it could also just be the lighting, looking at some of the other swords. So I'm not sure if it's lighting or if it's offset. But either way, this will work just fine. I can get rid of the detailing on the top there and swap it out for that handle. Yeah, so that'll, and then of course I can extend that to be the proper length, etc., etc. Looks very nice though. I mean, even as its own asset, it's very nice. All right, so let's get, oh, that one's not free. Why did that one not give me a free one? I switched it over to free. Yeah, why is that showing that to me? Oh well. Two-hand sword, not quite what I'm looking for. See, why is it showing me these when it's supposed to be free ones only? That one looks really nice, looks like very much what I'm looking for. But it's not the free that I'm looking for. What's this one? Not quite sure if that one, I'm looking for similar enough that I can, this one looks good. Similar enough that I can modify it to what I'm looking for. This one looks like it'll be fine. Let's get that one and give it a try. And the other thing is, I am trying to learn Blender, so while I'm trying to find assets that are similar to what I'm needing, the farther away from what I'm needing, the more I have to mess with it, which then I learn Blender better. So why not? Okay, so we've got the shield and the sword, which for now is about all the more that I can get. Well, I might be able to find landscape. Hang on, let me see. I wonder if they've got pre-made landscape. Okay. So what kind of a landscape would this be? Grasslands? Mineral. Wow, they got a lot of options. Um, Meadow. Let's try that one. Animated grass. Okay. That right there would actually be perfect, except I don't want the paid. Oh, there's none that are free. Okay, well, this one here atop of that tree would be very nice for mounting. That's probably way too big, but I could scale it down and it would be quite nice. So I'll need to learn how to make the landscape, unless of course there is other. So let's try this. Blender landscape. Create realistic forest landscape in 10 minutes. That's probably something I'm going to be reading. I use Blender's free. Ooh, terrain generator. Really? Okay. All right, so those will be things to look into. For now, let me get these imported and see what we have. So we have file, append, Forgotten Kings. Oh. How would we do that then? Oh, RAR 3DS. Does that not work? I haven't done anything with it. So, oh. Huh. Does that not work for Blender then? I hate when it does this. Apparently these they're not supported by Blender. So I think this is there we go. Okay, see that one should work. Is this something that I extract? Cannot open file as archive. 3DS. Okay, so that's not a 3DS, but that one is. All right, open. Oh dear. Okay. What is all this? Vector. I've seen this before. I just don't know what it is. Wow. That is pretty awesome though. Looks cool. That is interesting that it would have all of this. Why would it open it up in this window, like all this? Texture, noise texture, multiply.